reminder that something just isn't right. It keeps me down all day and then it keeps me up all night. It feels like a black hole forming inside. I feel so incomplete. I don't know what I need. There's a missing piece that I can't reach. I think I struck the right nerve. I feel more stuck than ever. Forever lost and searching for the things that can't be found. And I'm so sick of feeling so powerless. Like nothing I do ever makes any progress. Perpetual cycles of denial and regret. I've spent my whole life spinning through, and I don't like how the story's been. So can I change the ending? Or is it all predetermined instead? Am I wasting my breath? I try to ignore it, but it's always on my mind. A constant reminder that something just isn't right. It keeps me down all day and then it keeps me up all night. Will I ever feel this ever-growing divide? I feel so incomplete. I don't know what I need. There's a missing piece that I can't reach. I think I struck the right nerve. I feel more stuck than ever. Forever lost and searching for the things that can't be found. And I can't determine where this ends and begins, but I am still learning, still learning. And I pay for my sins, yet remain unforgiven, but I am still standing, still standing, still standing. I to mind but never come to life are holding me captive. The songs inside my head, the words I left unsaid, the days inside my bed are adding up.
Hello and welcome everybody to the Wheelspin Racing Porsche SuperCup. We are still in Italy, the second race back to back in Italy, and we are on the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, and we are right before the qualifier, and we are witnessing the first laps of the warm-up. So we are on track and are waiting for the next round of this thrilling championship to go to the starting grid and have a nice race this evening. But before this, we will go and check out the trailer once again. Hello, WSR. Good to see you. So this is the trailer for the Wheelspin Racing Porsche SuperCup. back on track and the qualifier just started. We have the first guys who are in their cars and on track hunting for the fastest lap time. So let's see what we will end up here with the starting grid. We have a substitute driver in the race tonight. It's Mr. Mount from the Netherlands who came in as a substitute and will be racing tonight with us. So the first outlap is on its way. We have Ashy Wish, who is in front, who is going onto the Parabolica and will be setting, or will go into the first lap. That counts. So this is the standings that we have in front of this race. This is what it looks like. Mr. Krabs is in the lead, followed by ProRSF, Krabster and Bjorasen, MP, Gummy, Ashy Wish and Hoodka on the following places. And then there's Bat on P9, Supreme New York 10, Klusman 11, Nick on 12, and then we have GPS Sport, Tactic Alpha and Alpha Pinu on the back of these standings. So we are in the first time lap, and this is where we will go down for the money time, the first time when the lap time counts. And this is Monza, and this was the first chicane, and we will take a look into the cockpit of Ash You Wish. He is the one running in front. He will be the first one to set a time right through the double right, the less mall, and then the long straight before the Ascari chicane, where we will see some fights in the race. In the braking zone, I'll be sure that we will have some action on this part of the track. And another long straight right before the Parabolica. The corner that will open up in the middle, and then you have to have a good exit for the long main straight to become the fastest. And this is the first times we have Krabster, who was the fastest. Krabster on P1, the Bat on P2, then we have ProRSF, Mr. Mount and Mr. Krabs, Ashy Wish on P6. No, it's P7 because Klusman was faster. He is on P3 with a 1:46.9. GPS Sport on P8. Nick is on 9th position. Then we have Tactic Alpha on P10. Gummy 11, Bjorasen P12, Alpha Pinu on P13, and then we have MP, who is on P14. He was not able to set a time, and Supreme New York, the last one who will set a time, and it's a 1:47.3, and it's a P6. So yeah, on our way for another fast lap. There are a few who set themselves back to the pits. Maybe change the tires to soft tires. When you want to start on the medium tires, you have to pit one time to change your tire set to the soft ones. And this is Ashy Wish, who has a track limit penalty and has to pick up pace again for the second lap that will count. Alpha Pinu 1:47.250 on P6 now. Tactic Alpha on P5. Gummy was faster as well. MP was faster. But we still have Crapster in the top spot. Crapster in front of Bad and Klusman. But it's very, very tight in the first few places. Let's see what we have here. It's the pro lobby. Everyone is fast and we have the places 1 up to 10 who are within 1 second of the qualifying time, of the lap times. We have a little less than 3.5 minutes to go in this qualifier. Let's see who can be able to find a few tenths on the track. Who's coming there? It's a GPS bot, but he is on his outlap, so no lap time that counts. The same as Crapster, he's on his outlap as well, so they are trying to attack for the next time. Then we have Supreme New York, who is on his outlap. After him should be... No, it's not. Mr. Krabs, the leader in the Porsche SuperCup in this season. What can he do here? As you wish, 1:47.0. MP and Bad and Mr. Krabs. He slips up to P3, and this is Crapster, Bad, Mr. Krabs, the first 3 spots. Then we have MP on P4, WSR on 5, Klusman on P6, the GPSR cars on 5 and 6, As you wish 7, Tactic Alpha on 9, Mr. Mount P9, Tactic Alpha on 8, Purasen P10, Alpha Pino 11, Supreme New York on 12, GPS Sport 13, Gummy on P14, and Nick on P15. But he's only 1.3 seconds slower than Crapster with the 1:46.292. And this is tight. 1 second behind the fastest in this qualifier. Let's see how close it will be in the feature race. GPS Sport with a new time. It's a 1:47.492. So he picked up pace a little bit. And it's 1 minute left. MP, the next one who will cross the finish line, who will set a new time maybe. How fast can he go? Right through the parabolica onto the main straight. Across the finish line. No, it's not. It's not a faster time. WSR set a new time. It's a 1:46.7 and it's P4. Nick was faster, is on P14. Right past Gummy with only 300 in front. And we are in the final lap. Is anybody able to pick up the pace again and find a little bit? Alpha Pino is the next one, or is the first one who will finish this qualifier. On P11 at the moment, but he's just 1/10 of a second behind the Swedish guy, behind Purasen. Is he able to be quicker? Nah, he's not. He's not able to pick up the pace. P11. Not much more to get for him. MP as well, he slowed down a little bit on this lap. What about the rest of the pack who is on their way to the timing line? It's GP4, but he will not be faster. It's his out lap as well. So, what is going on with GT Sport? A little bit of an issue. Now we have the final lap, okay. Mr. Krabs is using the time that's running out to get used to the medium tires because he seems to start on these. You have a mandatory pit stop in the feature race. You have to go on mediums and soft for at least one lap. So this is where you get used to the tires. The tires that you will use in the first stint. So time is running out. The qualifier has ended and this is the result. Krebser on pole position, Bat on 2 and As You Wish on the 3rd place. And straight to the feature race. The first race of this race day will take place and I can't see Nick. I can't see Nick. He's invisible for me, but I know he's there. Nothing much that I can do about it. Oh, Crapster, he is slipping off of the braking pedal and he has a mistake in front. Okay. I think we restarted. Restart, yes. There's a restart. Alright. Okay, restart, and this is something we have to get used to, because it's nothing new to GT Sport. Nürburgring Picks. Moin moin, hallöchen. Schön, dass du da bist. Yeah, GT Sports is a pain in the back lately, and it's... well, I don't know what to say anymore. It's anything... it's just the usual issue that you get from time to time racing in GT Sport. So we have to wait for everybody to rejoin the lobby. Happy restart, yes. Rocket Channel. Let's hope that the restart will work out. And this is the pole sitter. This is Crabster who set the fastest time, the fastest lap time in the qualifier. The first start, well, that wasn't bad. That was bad, very, very bad. He slipped off the braking pedal and was set back to the end of the grid, except for those with the buck. Let's see if he can have a better start this time. Slipstream is going to be interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Slipstream on the long straights. On this track is a very interesting thing, especially if everybody's driving the same car, the Porsche 911 RSR. I think we will have fun with that if we can get it started here. So we are waiting for the restart. We hope that everybody will find its way on the track. Let's see if everybody's there. Okay, we are every 15 drivers, 15 cars, and everybody's there, so I think we are ready to race. Nah, Rocket Channel, it's just water. Okay, let's hope that we can get to race as soon as possible. The starting grid has to be put in order by hand. So you have to use the qualifier, the results of the qualifier to get everybody in the right starting position. Thank you for following Rocket Channel YT. It's a different platform, I think. But I saw your trailers and these are very, very good. Good stuff. So there's another few moments we have to wait for the restart. And there it is. There is the restart. We are going to race again. Hopefully, crossing fingers that everybody can start, that nobody is left behind and we can go into this race as we want to. Let's see if Crabster is starting better this time. Let's hope he won't be nervous this time again. Good view on the red light and off they go. Good start from Crabster this time. He's going straight onto the inside. He is trying to fight for position. Bad is on his way on the inside, is trying to brake. A little bit later is on the inside and this is where it gets nasty. A little bit of pushing, a little bit of And ProSF right in the middle of it. He cannot do nothing about it. He's just getting pushed from behind and from the front. But Krabster is on P1. As you wish, right behind him, Mr. Krabs on P3. Klusman 4. And Bad back to the 5th position. It's side by side, door handle to door handle with Klusman is on the inside end. Bad can make it happen. Bad on P4, Klusman on P5. Right behind him is Tactic Alpha. From Bad to the racing seat he is. Right on it. MP is on P7, ProSF on 8. And it's a hard fight here in the Ascari Chicane. Supreme New York on P9, Pure Rasen on P10, and somebody's going wide. It's Alpha Pinu. No track limit penalty. Oh, there it is. A half of a second track limit penalty for Alpha Pinu. Krabster and As You Wish can open up the gap a little bit. 2 seconds till to Mr. Krabs, who is on P3, but he has to defend his position against Bad and Klusman. These two are right in the slipstream. Can they take advantage of it? Mr. Krabs on the inside is defending his position with all he got, and Bad can hold on to P4. Klusman has to stay behind him for the moment. MP fighting against Tactic Alpha. Tactic Alpha on the inside on the long right. Running up to the Rogia Chicane. 3 wide. No, ProSF is not in this fight. A little bit of curb. And this is the result of it. A half of a second penalty for MP for cutting the track limits. But he's still up front. Tactic Alpha trying to defend against ProSF. Right behind it we have a fight again. Pure Rasen and Alpha Pinu fighting for P9. Alpha Pinu. Oh, there was some contact. And ProSF is going wide. Let's take a look what happened here. Ascari Chicane. He was late on the brakes. He was a little bit of distracted from MP, who was in his penalty movements. Get rid of the penalty, and ProSF a little bit unlucky. In front, Krabster is very fast. As You Wish is 2. He is 1.8 seconds behind Krabster on P2. And this is the beautiful view of the whole field that is still very, very tight. Mr. Krabs is trying to defend. Bad is on its way, running up to P3. He wants to get back on the podium slot. Bad had a poor start from P2, and this is where Mr. Krabs can take the second position, and Bad is trying to take it back again. But Mr. Krabs is very fast. He is the overall leader in this season, and he's on top of the standings for a reason. And he's opening the gap a little bit, half of a second. Klusman, Tactic Alpha on P5 and P6. Not in reach. He can't do anything in front of the Parabolica. Maybe he can use the slipstream. He's 2/10 of a second away from Klusman, and he is in the slipstream. He's right at him. On the outside, Klusman in the better position, but Tactic Alpha is late on the brakes. And can he hold his line? He is. Well, there was a little bit of contact. Tactic Alpha. Klusman has to go wide. And loses his position to Tactic Alpha. Now he has to take a look in the mirror, because MP is on its way to take a look on the inside, and he go past. That looked very easy. MP on P6. Alfa Pino is a little bit off the track, and he has almost a second penalty on top. Has to get rid of it, because Mr. Mount is on its back. He is on P9. Alfa Pino. Oh, there's another one who is going wide. Who is it? One of these. I think it was Klusman, because Bjorn is on the inside taking a look, but he has to set back. No chance of winning this fight against Klusman. Strong defense from Klusman. He is protecting his position. Mr. Mount, Alfa Pino, Supreme New York in the slipstream. Is he able to attack? Is on the outside, and it's getting very, very tight here up front. MP and Klusman fighting for position. MP with the better exit. That is very intense. What is happening here in the midfield again? It's the Porsche SuperCup. It's very intense every single race. Midfield, very, very strong, very close, and battling for position. The front, Krebs and Ashewish are up and away. 4 seconds to Mr. Krebs, who's still trying to get rid of that. But he is right on his bumper. He won't let go. Tactic Alpha with a major drift. P5, MP on the 6th position, Klusman P7. Mr. Mount has to fight against Bjorn. He is able to do something here. He is on the inside, on his way to Parabolica, but he sets back. He is not gonna attack Bjorn. He slips right at his back and wants to try to use the slipstream on the main straight, and this is clever. Alfa Pino on P10, maybe using it as well, and no, they go 3. No, they won't. They do it. They go 3 right onto the first chicane, and it's very tight. A little bit of contact, but that's the cup race. And Mr. Mount is able to manage this. He goes past Bjorn and Klusman as well. He's on the inside. He can stick to his position. Can he stick to his line? He does. Nice maneuver from Mr. Mount, who is on P7. Klusman on 8th. Bjorn on P10. Then we have GPL Sport, who is in a deep fight with Alfa Pino. This is a group, the battling group. Gummy, Supreme New York, Pro SF. are in there as well. So these are 5 cars battling for P10. Alfa Pinio is taking a look on the inside, but there's no way to go past GPS Sport. He is struggling a little bit. It gets a little bit bumpy on the curbs. Losing a little bit of time, but he is on the inside, so GPS Sport, no, not able to go past him. Alfa Pinio stays on P10. Pro SF in the pits. Pro SF in the pits. He early mandatory pit stop. Is he able to stay on the soft tires for the next 18.5 minutes? Crabster is getting faster. As you wish on P2 is struggling on the tires. Mr. Krabs P3, as you wish, the only one who is on soft tires. P6, Tactic Alpha is... Oh, there was a damage. Tactic Alpha hits the barrier. And Mr. Mount can benefit from that. He goes straight past him. But Tactic Alpha is he able to stay fast? No, he's not. Klusman is on P7. Alfa Pinio, Bjurasen past him as well. Gummy. Oh, and there is some contact between Supreme New York and Tactic Alpha. So Tactic Alpha back on P12, and I think he will pit yet. I think he will go to the pits to fix the damage, but he's not the only one. He could manage to repair his car in this mandatory pit stop. There was good timing for the accident, for this damage on his car. And Krabs and As You Wish, still a long way to go, but they are hunting down the lap times. 5 seconds ahead of Mr. Krabs, who could open the gap to Bad. 3.3 seconds in front. Bad on P4. Midnight Crew with MP on the wheel on P5. Mr. Mount, the substitute, on P6. Strong racing from the Dutch guy. Alfa Pinio on P7. Gummy on P8. Then we have GPS Sport, Nick on 9 and 10, closing the gap. The Italian drivers fighting for position. Klusman was in the pits already, Pro SF in the pits. Bjurasen, Supreme New York and Tactic Alpha, everybody in the backfield has pitted yet. Oh, Krabs with a... Look at these tires. Krabster on medium, As You Wish on soft, and both can do the same lap times. Mr. Krabs too. In the 1:47 range. They're still fast. But As You Wish has to go on the medium tires. The other guys have the soft set of tires left. So this is going to be interesting. Can MP hold on to P2 as you wish. Little bit of a situation when he has to change the tires and losing time immediately. Alpha Pino as well, he is on P6 but he hasn't pitted yet. So the first 7 without the pit stop yet. Let's see what they will do. Krebser, is he able to go another few laps? 1 or 2? Or is he going into the pits? He is going into the pits, as you wish as well. Mr. Krabs, he stays out. He has confidence in the tires. Bad is going into the pits and P in the pits. Alpha Pino as well, Gummy as well. So everybody was in the pits or is in the pits except for Mr. Krabs, who is still fast. Evening bullets. Hello. Go Ash, yeah, let's see what Ash can do. He is on the medium set of tires now. And Krebser on the soft ones. They have been the exact same pace on different tire set, and Krebser, well, I think he will go faster and he will rocket launch his Porsche 911 RSR and is getting away from As You Wish. Let's see how long Mr. Krabs stays out. Is he fast enough to close the gap and maybe have a good pit stop and can be dangerous for Krebser? I think As You Wish, he will lose his position to Mr. Krabs sooner or later, because Mr. Krabs is going on the soft tires, and then he will be much faster than on the medium set. This is going to be interesting. MP on P4, Bat on 5, right on the back of his bumper. Let's take a look. What it looks like being in the slipstream of MP. Mr. Krabs in the pits. Is he able to go past him? Now they're on the main straight and wow, he's fast. Oh, a little bit of bump drafting there. Bad. Tries to push MP a little bit further. Well, it's almost the braking zone. Well, that was... Ooh, that could have gone wrong. But both can stay on the track, so... Oh, Krebster with a big penalty. Krebster with a big penalty, but he almost got rid of it. As You Wish on P2. Let's see what's gonna happen. Mr. Krabs on P3, he will be able to go much faster now. I'm pretty sure. MP, another second of penalty on top. Bad on P5, ProSF on the 6th position. Then we have Klusman on P7, and after him there is a little bit of trouble. Mr. Mount on P8, and Gummy is trying to defend his position against Alpha Pino. Both are on the medium set now. So another interesting group in the midfield. Bjorazen is with them as well. Nick on P12, GPS Sport 13, Tactic Alpha on P14, and Supreme New York on P15. He lost a lot of time. He had a damage, I'm pretty sure. Had to repair, had to fix his car in the pits. So he is a long way down the track. So Mr. Krabs completed his outlap. Now we can see and now we can compare the times of As You Wish and Mr. Krabs. But As You Wish seems to be in a very good condition. He seems to have a decent speed on the medium set of tires. MP, well, he got back to P6 because he had to get rid of the penalty, the 1 second penalty. So he lost 2 places. He lost P4 to Bad and ProSF. Eventually became the 5th. So what's happening behind them? Mr. Mount is on P7 past Gummy and Alpha Pino. And Biorazen on P10. Is he able to strike? Is he able to make a move and pass the Irish guy? Ascari, chicane. Biorazen very fast in the chicane, but he can't use it. Alpha Pino takes a look on the inside, is diving in, and wow, that was fast. That was a good maneuver. He is past Gummy, and Biorazen is trying to slip through, but he's not able. He is a little bit in contact, and Biorazen in the pits. There is a front bumper damage on the car of Mr. Krabs, and that is very, very bad for him. P30 now, and Tactic Alpha will go past him. No, he won't. Oh, and then we have Alpha Pino with a spin. And there's another one. There's Klusman going wide. What happened here? Alpha Pino with contact or not? No, it's no contact. He's just going wide and gets pushed a little bit from Gummy, who weren't able to do anything about it. Klusman on P13 with damage. So this is the intense fights that we want to see. As You Wish is losing time on Krabster, the last lap. A 1:47.0 from Krabster, As You Wish with a 49. So this is the difference in tires. Medium and soft tires. Then we have Bad on P3. ProSF on P4. Right behind him is MP. Mr. Mount on 6th position. Biorazen P7. Then we have Gummy, Nick, GPS Sport and Mr. Krabs on 11. Tactic Alpha P12. Klusman on P13. And Alpha Pino on P14 and Supreme New York on P15. Rocket Channel. That was a foul. I don't know. I don't know if that was any mistake that Gummy made or if it's... Yep. If it was a mistake. What? From Alpha Pino, who had to go wide a little bit. I won't decide this. MP is closing in on ProSF. The tires of ProSF are going down in the grip level. I think there will be something between ProSF and MP in the next few corners. Slipstream. Is it working out for MP? Because ProSF is on the inside. Parabolica door by door, and this is where it comes down. MP on the outside. Can he go round? Wow, he can hold the line. He can go faster through the Parabolica than ProSF, but this is the place where you can attack. Slipstream on the inside. ProSF. He's trying to get this position back. Oh, a little bit of contact. ProSF late on the brakes, but MP can manage to hold on to this. Nice fights between the two German drivers in this grid. ProSF up front again. He is on the inside again. MP has to go around on the outside. But this is not the right place for attack, and this is clever from MP not to dive in and risk any damage. But that's an intense battle for fourth position. There's 3 minutes left and ProSF is running low on grip. MP with a better set of tires. Can he make a difference? Is he showing us the same maneuver again? Oh, there's a little bit of bump drafting again. He doesn't want to have him behind him on the main straight, but this is going to happen again. MP with ProSF right on his bumper. And ProSF again on the inside. Nice battle between these two, and this time it's MP who is in front. Very nice battle. MP is in front, and I don't think that ProSF can attack once more. Because look at these tires. Look at the tires. MP's tires are in a better condition, so I think that's it. The gap is opening up. Yeah, it is opening up fast, so this fight is over. Mr. Mount, Bjorazen on P6 and 7. Not able to fight anymore. Gummy on P8. Nick on P9. Mr. Krabs up to P10 again. Is he able to pull any moves on Nick? Is he able to get at least on P9 again? He is on the outside. Wow, that was fast. He is going around him on the outside. Very big drift from Nick, who is losing time, and GPS Sport can go past him. GPS Sport on P10, Nick 11, Tactic Alpha on P12, Alpha Pinu 13, and then we have Supreme New York and Klusman. They stopped the race. It's not going anywhere anymore. And this is, everybody is going on the last lap. Tactic Alpha, Alpha Pinu, yeah, I think he will do another lap as well. So, one last time in this feature race. Grabster, yeah, he will win it for sure. As you wish. Can he hold on to P2 because Bad is closing in. MP on P4, ProSF on P5, still in the slipstream a little bit. Missed him out against Bjorazen. Another fight in the last lap. Let's see how it end up, how it will work out for Mr. Mount, or if Bjorrasen is able to pull a move on the Dutch and make it happen. Crabster is in the Parabolica. He is on its way to win this, to win the feature race. Crabster with a very strong race wins it. Crabster on P1. As you wish can hold on to P2. Yes, he does. Bad is too far away. As you wish on P2. Bad on P3. And after these 3 podium slots, we have MP on P4, ProSF on the 5th place. And then it's Mr. Mount and Bjorrasen who can secure place number 6. Mr. Mount 6, Bjorrasen 7, Gummy on 9, Mr. Krabs 9, GPL Sport on P10. Then we have Nick on 11th place, Tactic Alpha P12. Alpha Pinu 13, Supreme New York and Klusman on 14 and 15. So this was the first Alpha Pinu. Yeah, you have to cross the finish line. Alright, there it is. Alright, that was the first race of today, the feature race. Half an hour of intense battles for position, and Crabster is winning it again. That was intense. Take a look at the race results. We have Crabster in front, as you wish on P2, Bad on P3. These are the podium slots in the feature race. MP on 4, ProSF 5, Mr. Mount P6, Bjorrasen on P7, Gummy 8, Mr. Krabs on 9th position, GPS Sport P10, Nick 11, Tactic Alpha 12, Alpha Pinu 13, and Supreme New York and Klusman on 14 and 15. So we are waiting for the sprint race. Sprint race, 15 minutes. And it's gonna happen in a few minutes. ProSF, yeah, it looked fun. It looked like you had a lot of fun. Yeah, P4, you pitted a little bit too early, I think. So it was part of your strategy, but it didn't work out the way you wanted it. So MP was able to go around and take the 4th position. So let's wait for the next race, the 15 minutes sprint race. Another look at the trailer for the Porsche, the Wheel Spin Racing Porsche SuperCup. See you again in a few seconds. We are back on track. We are still on the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. Supreme World, what happened? What happened to you? So the sprint race, the 50-minute sprint race, everybody is on the medium tires, no pit stops, pure racing for 15 minutes. It's gonna happen in a few minutes, a few moments when we'll be back in the starting grid and start this one all over. You spun into the barrier, alright. I'm not sure if I saw it, but yeah, it seems legit. Alright, next race and next chance to get a few points on the board. And when we're ready, we are ready, and then the race will start again. No, I don't have it. Rocket Channel, I don't have this teaser. So I don't know if that there is one as well. Haven't seen it. I'm sorry. I hope next time. Let's talk after the race, so maybe you can get me one of these teasers for the next race. The more material I have, the better. Alright, we are still waiting for the sprint race. We are in the warm-up and everybody has to go on the medium tires in this 15 minutes sprint race. We are waiting for it to go. And there it is. There it is, the start. Oh, sorry. The race, the sprint race is gonna happen right now, and this is the starting grid. GPS board is up front. Mr. Krabs on P2, Gummy on 3, and this is where it gets interesting. Lights are out and away we go. A lot of wheel spin in the starting grid. GPS board, Mr. Krabs with a very, very good start. He is in front and on the inside line. He can manage to hold on to first position. Oh, Gummy is late on the brakes as well as MP. A few collisions. Krabs is on the inside and Tactic Alpha spun. And Mr. Krabs and GPS board on P1 and P2. After them we have Pure Rasen and Pure SF and Gummy. And then this hot group, they're coming in hot into the Rogia chicane. Oh, this is tight. This is tight. And Krebster is on P10. He has a long way to go to make the second win. Oh, and this is where Mr. Mount is going. Almost sideways into the Lesmo 2. He was able to hold on to the Porsche and hold on to the track. That was a lucky moment for him. Mr. Krebs is not running away yet. The GPS Sport is right on his bumper. Bjorazen was able to close the gap. Again, GPS Sport using the slipstream is in front. No, Mr. Krebs is back on P1. Bjorazen in the slipstream. ProSF in the slipstream. Let's take a look. Let's take a look what ProSF is able to do in the slipstream. GPS Sport is trying to go on the outside, and ProSF is late on the brake. He can go around to Bjorazen and is on P3. That was a nice maneuver. ProSF on P3, Bjorazen on P4. P5, MP, Gummy, and As You Wish. And then another battle. Supreme New York, Mr. Mount, Bat. Grabster, Alpha Pino, that is intense. What is happening here? 15 minutes only. So you have to go full send in the feature in the sprint race. There was a little bit of contact, but no damage. So 15 minutes pure action, pure packed racing action in this grid. So what is happening in front? GPS Sport is on P2. He can hold on to this. He is holding on to the pace of Mr. Krebs. Bjorazen is trying to attack ProSF again. Side by side into the Parabolica. ProSF is trying to get on P2. He's trying to go past GPS Sport, who's under a lot of pressure. Is he able to stay calm, to stay focused? Or is he losing it? Now he is trying to attack the leader. GPS Sport is on its way, but he has to set back. He has to stay on P2 and is going very sideways. And Klusman lost a lot of time yet. He lost a lot of time in the first round. He has to have an accident or something. And the leading group is getting bigger. MP was able to close the gap. As You Wish in the slipstream is closing in as well. And Mr. Mount, Gummy are not as far away as they were last lap. So maybe we'll have a very, very big leading group in a few moments. I think Mr. Krebs, he is not as fast as he was in the last races, because he cannot get rid of GPS Sport ProSF Bjorazen. MP is neutralizing his penalty, and he gets to P7. Falco, hello Falco. Buonasera, amigo. No, that was Spanish. Amici. WSR was able to get himself in the leading spot. WSR in the lead. Mr. Krabs is trying to hold on to his second place. We sit in the cockpit of GPL Sport. What is he able to do? Is he able to make a move? Is he able to get P2? Purazen right on his back, and as you wish, closed the gap. He's almost there, but Mr. Mount is right on his back. He has a penalty, half a second. And then there's Midnight Crew on P7, Gummy on 8th place, and Bat is right on his back. They just stay together for the whole race, I think. Bat can go around on the inside, is now on P8. And Bat is the fastest lap in this sprint race, 1:47.2. Mr. Krabs on the inside. WSR is trying to hold on to his line. Can he stick to it? It is possible. Oh, a GPS Sport is going wide. A GPS Sport is going wide. No damage at all, so lucky for the following cars. But Mr. Krabs in front again. This is the moment where it gets sorted out. Who is able to take the lead? Who is able to take the field and lift off and open up the gap? Is it Mr. Krabs? Is it WSR? Or both of them? As you wish on P3. Now he is on a very, very good position again. He's very fast on Monza, I think. Purazen P4. And then there's a little bit of a gap here. Mr. Mount on P5, MP on P6. I was trying to take a look on the inside, but he got back in the slipstream. Bad on P7, GPL Sport 8. Gummy is going wide. This will be a penalty. He's gonna have at least half of a second. Oh, isn't he? No penalty for Gummy. Yeah, maybe he lifted the foot a little bit, losing time instead of gaining time. Supreme New York on P10, Fabinho with 11th position. Then we have Nick on P12, 2 seconds behind Fabinho. Tactic Elva on P13, Klusman on P14. Wow, and Krabster. What's going on? Is very, very slow. The winner of the feature race lost a lot of time in the last lap. He is not gonna be happy with it. But we are still in the middle of the fight for the lead here, as you wish. And Purazen and Mr. Mount was able to close the gap again. So this is P1 up to P7 in a big, big leading group. Like in the motorcycle race, we have almost everybody who can win this sprint race this time. This is what it looks like from the rear view mirror from Mr. Krabs. He is seeing all of these cars right at his back. And Porsche is trying to again. Is MP making a move? Yeah, he is next to Mr. Mount. Is it gonna happen? Bad is trying to. He's trying to go past Mr. Mount as well, and both of them on the inside. MP and Bad on the inside. What is happening in the front? Action everywhere in the whole grid, and As You Wish is trying to make a move on the Pro SF as well. Is it gonna happen? Pro SF on the inside for the Rogia chicane. Can he hold on to it? As You Wish now on P2. He is passing. As You Wish on P2. Nice move. Waited for a long time for the opportunity to make a move on Pro SF, and now it happens. He goes a little bit wide. Let's move on. As You Wish. A little bit in the dirt. And Pro SF is losing a little bit of time. He lost one position by one little mistake in this leading group, and you lose a position because everybody is fast, everybody is hungry, everybody wants to make a move and make his way up in the grid. And As You Wish is trying to make a move on Mr. Krabs this time, but Mr. Krabs is on the inside, can hold on to his line, can hold on to his position, but this is where the slipstream starts. And we have 2 minutes left, so 2 laps to go. Wow, and As You Wish in the slipstream is going on the inside. Is he able to hold on to it? As You Wish is taking the lead. That was a strong move. Wow, and As You Wish has such a good exit. 7/10 of a second just because of this exit out of turn 1. Mr. Krabs on P2 has to go faster now to get back on the top spot. As You Wish. This is the position he wants to have, and Mr. Krabs is going wide. Mr. Krabs is going wide, and this is helping As You Wish a lot. The gap is opening up. Pro SF on P2. Is he able to catch up to As You Wish and make a move and try to rip the victory out of his hands? So very intense sprint race. And we have another lap in front of us. What is going on? Money time in the sprint race. As You Wish. Very good pace. He is able to get this victory. He has to hold on to it one more lap. Pro SF, is he able to close the gap again? He is in the slipstream. He can close it, but is he able to make a move? Purazen trying to make Mr. Krabs a little bit nervous, and they're bad with a big drift. And Supreme New York as well. He's going wide into the gravel. And he lost it. And Klusman is over the timing line. Klusman the first one. And Krabster in the pits. And this will be intense. The last lap. Pro SF right on the bumper of As You Wish. We take a look on the rear view again. Oh, and there is Mr. Krabs going very, very wide, going bombing back on the track, hitting Bjorazen, but Bjorazen is on P3 again. And there it is. Door handle by door handle. ProSF is trying on the outside. As you wish, a little bit of... Oh, and ProSF is going on the grass, on the green, and he's spinning around. Under braking. The rear right tire on the grass, and he's losing it. And this is a long way back for ProSF, and as you wish, is he able to hold on to it? Because Bjorazen is making a lot of pressure now. But this is it. I think this is it. Mr. Krabs, maybe... No, as you wish on P2, Bjorazen 3, Mr. Krabs on 4. Then we have Bad MP and Mr. Mount, GPS Sport, Gummy on 7 and 8. Afapinio on P9, Nick on P10. And ProSF very unlucky on P11, Tactic Alpha 12, and Supreme New York on P13. Krabster is on P15 over the timing line. And what was that? ProSF, he will be pissed. I think he will be pissed. His mistake has cost him a lot of position. There was a little bit of contact with As You Wish, and there was very little space on the track. I don't know what happened exactly. All I saw was ProSF, who was on the grass and spinning. His Porsche, As You Wish, has won it. And this is the result. As You Wish on P1, Bjorazen on P2, Mr. Krabs on P3. This is the podium of the sprint race. Bad on P4, MP on P5. Then we have Mr. Mount on P6, the substitute with a very decent race tonight. 2 races. GPS Sport on P7, Gummy on 8th, Alphapinio P9, and then we have Nick on P10, ProSF 11th, Tactic Alpha on P12, Supreme New York 13, Klusman 14, and Krabster on P15. So this was it. It was a very intense race and night in the Wheelspin Porsche SuperCup. 2 races, 2 different winners. And this is it for today. Have a good night or good day wherever you are. I know Tactic Alpha is going to school now, I think. This is very early in Malaysia. So let's stay healthy, stay safe, and we will see you again the next time. Have a good night, day, evening, whatever. See you then.